So if you always wanted a flawless makeup routine and you're looking to have a signature look, but you just don't know quite how to get there, you want it consolidated, something you can rinse and repeat, but you need a little help. Welcome back to my makeup troubleshooting series, where I'm going to teach you exactly what you're doing wrong so that you can get the makeup of your dreams. When it comes to skin prep, you want to take it seriously. Skin prep is different than having a morning skincare routine. In this episode, today we're going to be talking about skin prep and moisturizers. This is a step that people do not consider, or they just don't do it at all. This can literally make or break your makeup routine. So let's go ahead and get into it. As always, welcome back. I'm so glad you guys are here. If you have not done so yet, make sure you like and subscribe so that you can always get the very best in beauty when it comes to hair, skincare, and makeup. And today we're doing our troubleshooting series with the topic of skin prep and moisturizers. How does that work when you're doing your makeup and how it actually can kind of jack it up? So we're going to talk about it. And if you're one that's my customer or my client, we're using our all-in-one custom makeup palette in particularly to make sure that you're able to get the flawless makeup routines that you want to get. It's so simple and easy to use, but you want to make sure you're paying attention. That's why I made this troubleshooting series especially for you guys. So when it comes to skin prep, you want to take it seriously. Skin prep is different than having a morning skincare routine. Number one, you want to think, if I'm wearing makeup today, I'm going to do my morning skincare routine. And then you should still do a little bit of skin prep. Morning skincare routine should be nice and light. Skin prep should be nice and light. No heavy creams or even anything that is kind of thick or even thick serums on the skin, because when you put makeup on top of that, that's where disaster usually happens. And then secondly, a lot of people don't think about the ingredients inside of their products. So I'm going to share with you my skin prep products that I not only use on myself, but I use on my customers, my clients, when I'm actually doing makeup as a makeup artist for weddings and events. And then what I recommend to you guys to go ahead and use, because it works for all skin types and it really focuses on hydrating the skin. All right, let's go ahead and talk about these. First is using something that's really going to help exfoliate the skin, and then you want to go in and hydrate the skin. Now this step, you can go ahead and actually use the product if you are one that is going to be getting into skincare but you're not used to exfoliating. This is one of my favorite ones to go ahead and use by Paula's Choice. This is the 6% mandelic acid and 2% lactic acid. This is safe to go ahead and use like every day. Particularly, it's going to be really great for melanin skin. I personally, if I'm going to use it and I feel like my skin does need just a little bit of exfoliation, this is a very light exfoliation. You're not going to even notice that it's doing, but it is going to be like smoothing the surface of the skin. It works so good for melanin skin because it has that mandelic acid in it, and the lactic acid is great too, but these are very, very light exfoliants to be able to use, and they do a really great job at smoothing the surface of the skin without having any flaking or disruption at all. So if you're not using this, I would definitely use it. My recommendation is to go ahead and use it in your morning skincare routine so you don't have to worry about it when it comes to skin prep time. Next, you can use this in your morning skincare routine, and then I would go back and use it again inside of your skin prep routine. You see me use this all the time. There's two options for you, but it is using a rose toner or some type of rose mist. Rose toners are so slept on. If you're like Bulgarian rose water, it is such an exquisite type of product and ingredients that you can get it all natural and organic. That works really great if you have sensitive skin. I'm going to give you the recommendation that I like to use, and then there's other ones on the market as well that work really great. But all in all, they hydrate the skin really well and help support the skin barrier by giving the moisture back into the skin by being a carrier. So it's a supporting type of hydrator for the skin that's going to really support the skin barrier, support the skin, and making sure that the hydration is getting where it needs to actually go. But that's not just it. It also helps to calm the skin, helps with dark spots and hyperpigmentation, especially over time. But if you have redness to your skin, it's going to go ahead and help take that away right away. And the antioxidants in it, girl, it's, like I said, the most slept on products that people are not using. I'm one that doesn't like to use a toner. This is the only toners that I've ever used, love, and I will swear by it, because it's a toner is something that I used to actually skip until I found these. So the first one I will go ahead and share with you is by Fresh. This is the Rose Deep Hydration facial toner. It does have hyaluronic acid in it, but it has the rose fruit extract. You can see the rose petals in the bottom. It really packs a punch with hydration. You're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't put it on a cotton round. I just tap it in my hand, and then I just go and pat it on my face, pat it on my neck, everywhere. And it really does a great job at hydrating the skin. If your skin barrier is compromised, a rose toner does a really good job of helping bring about the balance and hydrating it. If you need an option, if you're somebody that has more sensitive skin, or you have some type of skin issue going on that you see with the dermatologist, you want to go completely organic and make sure that is Bulgarian. And this is the one that I love to go ahead and use. It's a rose water toner. It's a mist. I put it on the same way, spray it in the hand, and go ahead and douse it on the face. Now, I came upon this one whenever I had disrupted my skin barrier really badly, and I needed something, and I found this, and it is a Bulgarian rose water blend that the only ingredient in this is H2O water, and the water has been soaked in and with Bulgarian roses. Completely organic, completely and truly natural. This is such a really great product. Both of those I'm going to go ahead and put down below, along with the mandelic acid by Paula's Choice. Up next, whenever you are going in after you've hydrated, you have to still go and put moisturizer on. Moisturizer helps to go ahead and really smooth out the skin. But the one that I love to go ahead and use that is not only just a moisturizer, but it is also a primer, excellent for all skin types. And with this combination that I'm telling you to start doing, and when you start doing it routinely, even just use it in your skincare routine, you're gonna see over time, I guarantee within the first week, you're gonna see like, oh my gosh. And you only need a little bit of product whenever you're using this. Outside of the rose water, you can go ahead and just really douse that on. And when you're using the mandelic acid, use a cotton round to go ahead and put that on your skin. But with the moisturizer, my favorite one is going to be the Bobbi Brown. This is the Vitamin Enrich Face Base by Bobbi Brown. It's an all-in-one primer and moisturizer. You only need a little bit of this product, just a little bit. Put it on the face, really go ahead and rub it into the skin. It smells amazing. It smells expensive. It's top tier, really a great product to be able to go ahead and use. And this is the one that I've been using for the longest time whenever I'm doing my own makeup and actually working on clients. This is the one that I love and recommend to be able to use. Now, I didn't mention that with the rose toners, I actually like to go in more than one time and pat it all over the face, because that's what I call layering. So if I use this one, I'll put it in my hand, rub it together and pat it on. Do it more than one time, because this is how you're creating light layers without using anything thick, because You want to focus on hydrating the skin, but having light to zero layering. That's how you do it, is by using rose turners. And you can put it on more than one time whenever you're doing your skin prep and even your morning skincare or evening skincare routine. Last but not least, only one product, because the rule of thumb is when you are doing your makeup, you want thin layers, but you also should only probably be using a max of 3, maybe 4 products. That is it on the skin. And this last one, I don't even count that as one because this one specifically goes on the eyes, and that is the anti-aging eye cream. I love this anti-aging eye cream, not only because it helps with smoothing fine lines and wrinkles, and it works really good underneath your makeup, but it also helps with puffiness under the eyes. It lasts a very long time, just like the Bobbi Brown. It should last you a very long time because you only need a little bit of that product. And when you put it on, you just need a teeny tiny bit. You don't need a lot. I don't even know when I bought this. I've had this for the longest time, but you'll see what I'm talking about of how smooth it is, and it just feels so good when you're putting it on. This is the one that you want if you want to use it in your morning and your nighttime skincare routine. You definitely can, but this is one that I always will use in my skin prepping routine, always, because it does so well. These are the products that I recommend. These are the products I swear by. These are the ones that I recommend to my clients to use with your all-in-one custom makeup palette, because it's not only going to help your makeup stay longer, have longevity, go on smoother, but it's also supporting your skin barrier, giving you the hydration that you need. You only need a little bit of the products. These are quality top tier products that are going to last you a long time, well worth the price, you guys. And then as you continue to use them, you're going to see a difference in your skin. It's going to transform your skin over time. When you're using these, you end up using less product as well. And all in all, this is how you want to do your skin prep. Not with thick serums, not with milky and thick products or thick moisturizers. You want to keep it thin and make sure it's something that truly focuses on hydrating the skin. So hopefully this was helpful. Let me know in the comments, are you using any of these products? What do you think? And what issues are you having when it comes to your makeup? Is your makeup peeling? I want to answer and help you with your questions. Just go ahead and let them down below. And if you did not see the first episode before this, make sure you go ahead and look at this makeup troubleshooting series. And until next time, we'll see you in the next one.